for coming tonight. It was dark and bitterly cold. The city was asleep, but I was coming home from a Jeremiah session. Amid the opulent splendor of DuPont Circle, I noticed him crouched on the sidewalk, tattered coat, gloves worn through. Our eyes met. He looked to be about my mother's age. I promised him that I would help. 45 minutes and 4 frustrating calls to the city's helpline later, the promised van to the shelter still hadn't come. It was almost midnight. Maybe if I call just one more time, maybe if I sound just a little bit more indignant, maybe if I tell the operator that I know about DC's right to shelter law and I know that it's being broken tonight, maybe then the promised van would show up. On the 5th call, I learned that there was no van going to the shelter that night. What's the shelter's address? We could take a cab there. They hung up. I promised him that I would help. On the 6th call, I learned that there was no address for the shelter. That sad, old yellow school bus that I had seen looping around DuPont Circle and going up the block and coming back again, that's where he was supposed to spend the night. In one of the richest cities, the wealthiest country on earth, the only shelter that we could offer him was an all-night ride to nowhere in the back of that yellow school bus. Beggars can't be choosers, they say. I promised him that we could help. The Jeremiah Fellowship taught us to take the city and make it our own. The Jeremiah Fellowship taught us to stop and ask questions. The Jeremiah Fellowship taught us to keep our promises. Thank you for making me a Jeremiah Fellow.